Good morning. Attitude check. All right, I think we're ready to begin. The 154th Spring Commencement of Fayetteville State University, Chancellor Darrell T. Allison presiding, will now begin. You may be seated.
"48 hours, 72 hours later." And then it's that third year of college. And this is when you have to not only make an ask, but you got to build a case. You got to make sure that the facts and data line up, and they will more times than not give you what you asked for. And then it's their fourth year of college. Now, this is the time when you place that call. Your parents and so they immediately screen that call. And you better leave a voicemail. If you don't leave a voicemail, they're not calling you back. And in that voicemail, you better make that case and make it hard. And more times than not, they will follow through. Now, for you graduates that took 5 years or more to get here today, let's just say they forgot you existed. The neighbor stops by and says, "Mr. and Mrs. Jones, how's Jerome doing?" And your parents will look at each other and say, "Jerome? We don't know no Jerome." And so today is a great day, and we are truly excited to be with you. So we have some special recognitions, and we have many distinguished guests with us today. And would you please stand when your name or your group is called? Now, first, I am honored to have FSU's 11th Chancellor with us today, Chancellor Dr. James Anderson, along with his beautiful wife, First Lady Nancy. Members of the UNC Board of Governors, we also want to thank Governor Terry Hutchins, who will be joining us later. And past members of the UNC Board of Governors, if you're here, please stand. To our members of the Fayetteville State University Board of Trustees, Chair Stuart Augustine, and Vice Chair Val Applewhite. Will you please stand? And we have past members of the FSU Board of Trustees. Trustee Brenda Timberlake, Trustee Jody Irvin, any and all elected officials, will you please stand at this time to be acknowledged? We see you. Thank you. Thank you. And we'll also have other elected officials joining us later today. State Senator Kirk Deviere, State Senator Ben Clark, Representative Marvin Lucas, Representative John Zoka, and Representative Diane Wheatley. They'll be joining us later today. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like for you to now draw your attention to our special guest. Got a real special guest here. Miss Allie Harlow. Would you please stand? Now, Miss Harlow, and she might be with us in the booth there. If you were to see her, you will be blown away by the fact that she's a 95-year young alumnus of FSU, class of 1948. Now, at 95, and she has education background, and at 95, this is not a lie, she still occasionally teaches EC students in the public school system today. Thank you, Ms. Harlow. And along with her is her daughter, Alice White. And happy Mother's Day, Mom Harlow. Now, if I could give me a point of personal privilege, I would like for Miss Lanisa Allison to please stand. This is her first official FSU event as First Lady. And I simply wanted to say, welcome, and I love you. Thank you, First Lady. Now back to business. Will the members of the Chancellor's senior leadership team please stand? Thank you. And along with our leadership team, I want to give special recognition to class of 2021 graduate. She's our Chancellor for the day, Miss Tanisha Shaw. She's a Master's of Arts in Sociology. Will you please stand? So she's helping me do my job today. Chair of the Faculty Senate, Dr. Chet Dilday, who is joining us live stream. Chair of the Staff Senate, Ms. Patricia Flanagan. FSU faculty, staff, and administrators. And we at FSU take special pride in our service to the military veterans as a token of our appreciation. We provide red, white, and blue honor cords for all veterans earning a degree today. Would all military veterans please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Now, will all of the spring 2021 graduates please stand? Will the spring 2020 graduates please stand? Now for those parents who may not have known you in year 3, year 4, and definitely not 5-0, will the parents and members of class of 2021 and 2020 stand and be recognized? Now, class of 2021-20, you give applause to them. They help you reach your milestone. And last but not least, you may be seated, graduates. Last and not least, would all of FSU alumni please stand at this time? We see you, Broncos. Now we have guests with us today who will be bringing greetings and make presentations on this momentous occasion. Governor Leo Daughtry, a member of the UNC Board of Governors, will bring greetings from the University of North Carolina and present the UNC Board of Governors Award for Excellence in Teaching. Mr. Stuart Augustine, Chair of the FSU Board of Trustees, will bring greetings from the Fayetteville State University Board of Trustees and present the FSU Teacher of the Year Award. Mr. Richard Kingsbury, President of the National Alumni Association, will bring greetings on behalf of our alumni. And Ms. Sydney Harris, the one and only, President of the FSU Student Government Association, will bring greetings from the students and introduce the speaker. We will begin with Governor Daughtry, and others will follow in the order outlined in the program.
Thank you and congratulations to each of our graduates. On behalf of the University of North Carolina Board of Governors and UNC System President Peter Hans, it is my great pleasure to bring greetings to the distinguished faculty, staff, and alumni of this great university, to the Board of Trustees, Chancellor Allison, and members of the Platform Party, and most of all to the proud graduates and their families. Graduates, you made it. Despite all that has happened in the past year, and in the face of the many obstacles and adversities, you have achieved a tremendous milestone. You have worked hard to reach this day, and we are all here to honor your achievement. I am sure there are many obstacles and uncertainties about this day. I know that some of you even wondered if we would even be able to assemble here for this momentous occasion. But thanks to dedicated family members, friends, and university administrators, faculty, and staff, you made it. This is the 154th spring commencement in FSU's proud history. So today, you join a long line of accomplished Broncos. Hope you will give yourself time to reflect on your academic journey, both your own and that of your friends and family. The accomplishments is yours, but the effort is shared. That is why we take a few moments this morning to acknowledge and give thanks for the tremendous faculty and staff here at Fayetteville State. They are the heart and soul of this institution, and none of you would be the wiser, more thoughtful, more confident human beings you are today without their care and dedication. In recognition of the outstanding teaching and mentoring that takes place here at FSU, it is my privilege to present this year's Board of Governors Award for Excellence in Teaching. Established in 1994 to underscore the values of teaching and reward great faculty across the university, the awards are given annually to a tenured faculty member from each of the North Carolina's public universities. Nominated by their peers and carefully reviewed by the Board of Governors, these recipients represent the best in scholarly rigor and institutional care. I am proud to announce this year's recipient from Fayetteville State University, Dr. Chandrika Johnson. Would Dr. Johnson please come forward? Dr. Johnson is an Associate Professor of Health Education in the Department of Middle Grades, Secondary, and Specialized Subjects. Dr. Johnson received her Associate of Arts in Biology and K-12 Health Education teaching license from Fayetteville State University, Bachelor of Science degree in Community Health Education from the University of North Carolina at Pembroke, Master of Public Health degree in Community Health Education from the University of Tennessee at Knoxville, and her PhD in health education from Southern Illinois University at Carbondale. Prior to coming to Fayetteville State University, she taught health and physical education in the Cumberland County Public School System. She also has previous experience as a hospital administrator at various hospitals and nonprofit organizations. Dr. Johnson has worked at Fayetteville State University since 2005 and teaches health education classes. In fall 2007, she designed and developed the first online classes, Drug Education and Nutrition, in the Department of Health, Physical Education, and Human Services. Dr. Johnson, for your commitment to innovative and effective teaching and your devotion to student success, I am proud to present the 2021 Board of Governors Award for Excellence in Teaching. In recognizing you, we also give thanks for the more than 14,000 dedicated faculty who teach throughout the UNC system. Congratulations, Dr. Johnson.
So I wanted Dr. Johnson to remain with us now. We got a nice medallion. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But that ain't all she got. We also, the UNC system, for this recipient, they also received a stipend of $12,500. Congratulations, Dr. Johnson.
Thank you.
Good morning. You guys are graduating today. Good morning. Okay, a little better, a little better. Well, my name is Stuart Augustine, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees, we would like to welcome you to this day of celebration. We are gathered to celebrate the accomplishments of these students here today. Today is the completion of a long journey for many of you. It's a pit stop for others of you preparing your next academic journey. But it's a lifetime moment of pride from everyone else here to witness their loved ones and friends walk across this stage. Let me prove it to you. Raise your hand if you are here solely because you love spending your Saturdays going to graduation ceremonies. And I mean, like next week, you're planning on going to one where you don't know anybody walking across the stage. Actually, I think I did see a hand. That's a little strange. But what I mean by that is everybody up in these stands, they are here because each one of you has made an impact in their lives, a positive impact. Same for all the folks up here on the stage. We're all here because you've had positive impacts on us. And that's the one thing I want each of you to take away today as you walk across this stage and you grab your degrees, to try to always remember to be a positive impact in somebody else's life. Our role as trustees is to help foster a positive environment for all the students at FSU to succeed. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees, we extend a warm welcome to everyone here. And while we're on the subject of positive impacts, I want to introduce someone else who has had an extremely positive impact or effect on the students and cultures here at Fayetteville State University. At this time, I'm pleased to present to you the 2021-2022 Fayetteville State University Teacher of the Year. The recipient serves as an assistant professor and coordinator for the Master of Education in Reading and FSU Reading Clinic. She received her Bachelor of Science degree in elementary education from East Carolina. We'll forgive her for that. A K-12 reading license from ECU, okay, and a Master of Education in Reading from Fayetteville State University. Now we're going somewhere. In 2016, she earned her superintendency license, her principal administrator license, and a Doctor of Education, all from here at Fayetteville State University. Her awards include a Digital Resources Fellow, awarded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the Presidential Award from the North Carolina Reading Association, a finalist and winner of the Winton H. Hadley Excellence in Teaching Award in the FSU College of Education, a member of the Honors Faculty, and the 2021 Teacher of the Year for the Department of Early Childhood, Elementary, Middle Grades, Reading, and Special Education. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to announce her as the FSU 2021 Teacher of the Year, Dr. Ashley Holder. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Holder.
Good morning, fellow Broncos. I am Richard Kingsbury, and I want to congratulate the class of 2021 as well as the class of 2020. You have faced academic challenges and have successfully completed your degree. On behalf of the National Alumni Association, I want to extend to you membership in the association. Your first year membership is at no cost, and it is my desire that you will continue your membership going forward through one of our 30 local chapters or through a membership at large with the National Alumni Association. We are glad that you are now a part of our alumni family as we continue to work towards our goals and mission to support the university. Here's what I've learned, and I'll share this with you. I encourage you to have a sense of humor. Life is challenging and stressful. If you can obtain and maintain a sense of humor, you can have the last laugh. Laughter is the best medicine that I've found, and it is available without a prescription. So fill up, enjoy your future going forward, and once again, congratulations.
If y'all are ready to walk across the stage, say yes, sir. Had to make sure y'all were still here. Good morning, friends and family of the Bronco Nation. We are honored to have you here during this momentous occasion as we celebrate the many accomplishments of the graduates that you see today. Please join me in saluting these hard-working graduates with one more round of applause. The leaders you see before you have worked tirelessly to accomplish such an esteemed honor. Through the numerous obstacles and barriers that the academic year has presented, they've endured until the end. To the graduates of 2020 and 2021, I know you have faced more obstacles than many previous classes that have walked the same path. A pandemic, social injustice, a presidential election, all of that on top of the everyday obstacles that we face as college students have proved that you all can accomplish anything. And for this, you should be celebrated to the highest extent possible. You have truly exhibited our motto, res non verba, deeds, not words. To the friends and family of the graduates, we know you could have been anywhere else during this time, so we would like to sincerely thank you for your efforts in being here today. Again, welcome. At this time, I am pleased to present our guest speaker, Chancellor Darrell Allison. A longtime education advocate and champion of North Carolina's historically minority-serving institutions, was named the 12th Chancellor of Fayetteville State University on February 18, 2021. Chancellor Allison's career and public service have been focused on education. His career in education spans decades of service advocating on behalf of students and expanding educational opportunities for underserved families in North Carolina and across the nation. Serving on the Board of Governors from 2017 to late 2020, he was a vocal supporter of the system's historically minority-serving institutions. As the inaugural chair of the Historically Minority-Serving Institutions Committee, Chancellor Allison helped lead efforts resulting in all 17 campuses getting at least $2 million for repairs and renovation, an investment that especially supported the system's smaller universities. Chancellor Allison also initiated and finalized a partnership with the UNC Chapel Hill's NC Policy Collaboratory, which awarded $6 million for COVID-19 programming and research at historically minority-serving institutions. Ladies and gentlemen, please extend a round of applause to Chancellor Darrell T. Allison.
Thank you, Madam President. Congrats, I know you like the ring of that. Thank you. Today is truly a powerful demonstration of grit, determination, and never give up spirit. I officially started on March 15th. It was unclear if we were planning to have another virtual commencement ceremony or not, due to the pandemic. Once it was decided that we would have an in-person commencement, we explored many options to finding the best possible location while adhering to all of the COVID restrictions. Our first goal was and will always be the safety of our students and guests. Still, within the first 30 days of my tenure, I had to listen to the needs of our student body. I witnessed something quite revelational. 2021 graduates began to lobby and advocate not only for themselves, but they would advocate for 2020 graduates to also take part in the ceremony. And due to COVID-19, class of 2020 never got their opportunity to walk across the stage. They wanted a combined commencement. This was important to so many. It was important to me that we find every possible way to accommodate this unified request. So, we opened the invitation to the class of 2020, and they are joining us today for both ceremonies. Distinguished guests, I am pleased to say that in addition to the guests of honor, the class of 2021, we have approximately 100 graduates, 2020 graduates, now alumni, who are with us today. I'm very proud of that. You all know that we've been in a state of influx since this pandemic, but also understood the importance of this day, the value it brings to each student who have made the trek, who have put in the sweat equity, and who have worked hard to get to this point. This day is more than just a ceremony. Now, I grew up a country boy, a proud member of Bethel Baptist Church in Kannapolis, North Carolina. And there was an old mother, every once in a while when she caught the spirit, would stand to give her testimony on how God provided for her family in miraculous ways. And she would say, "You can't tell it like I can tell it, what God has done for me." And just like that mother of the church, graduates, this day is a part of your individual story, your journey, and it represents an entire chapter in your life. In fact, if you were writing a story, you would not do so without constructing solid sentences. And for those sentences to be complete and admissible under the English language, it mandates proper punctuation. Therefore, regardless of if we're talking about 2021 or 2020 graduates, Each of you have your own unique story to tell. I'm so excited to be here with you today, and even prouder that Fayetteville State University is to be a part of your forever story journal. The advocacy of those in the class of 2021 on behalf of the class of 2020, the overwhelming number, and I do mean overwhelming, of emails, calls coming from those recent and pending graduates expressing their desire for this administration to find a way to accommodate all of those who wish to participate in these two ceremonies truly inspired me. And it hit me. For that student who may be the first person in their family to attend college and was expected to graduate. For that student who was classified as an adult learner, 25 years or older, who had to stop multiple times during the traditional journey of obtaining that degree today. Or for that recent military soldier who had given so much of his or her life to keeping our country safe, now feeling that pressure to obtain the degree quickly so that they can be all that they can be for their own family and children. Or for that graduate who no one thought you would ever be here today, and if you had to be honest with yourself, there were many days where you even doubted that you would be here today as well. This moment means so much to you. It means so much to us. And graduates, you made it. Graduates, 2021 and 2020, you get to put your own punctuation on the last sentence in this chapter of your life when you walk across this aisle. For some, it's only a comma, as you got more ground to gain as you go pursue that advanced degree in business, nursing, or law. For others, you get up to the end last sentence with a period as you plan the course and you reached your goal. And then there are some of you who will slap a big old exclamation point at the end of your sentence today. Why? Because when you look back over your journey of higher education, there was just so many obstacles along the way. The lack of money, the various issues of life, some out of your control, and others due to poor decision making. Yes, you get to slap that exclamation point on that last sentence of your chapter today, because despite the challenges, despite the many setbacks, and oh yes, despite COVID-19, you, sir, you, ma'am, made it. And listen to me, graduates. No matter your race, your age, your gender, where you came from, how much money you have or don't have, or the uniqueness of your own personal story, all of you earn the right to place that appropriate punctuation to complete that chapter in your last sentence here at Fayetteville State University. Now, this day, however, is not only about our graduates. I would be remiss if I did not take the time to recognize appropriately those among us today that helped our graduates get there. So families and dear friends, I know that this could not have happened without your support. And we all know that no one of us gets through any journey in our lives without family members and people who we have adopted as family. Our mamas, our papas, our aunties, our uncles, our grandmas, grandpas, neighbors, and friends. This day is also about you. So thank you for your words of encouragement. When those phone calls came in the wee hours of the night, thank you for being there, for not allowing any of our graduates to give up when they sometimes wanted to. Thank you for putting a little money on their card, or a lot of money for purchasing textbooks, paying off a parking ticket, or any type of contribution you made to make sure that each of these graduates reached this destination. This ceremony celebrates you as well. So graduates, let's take a moment and let's please give our parents, friends, and family another round of applause. Now, I purposely wanted to keep my speech short, and so I'm going to honor that. I hear the amen, young lady. But I feel my help coming on. As you reflect on your journey today, as you think about all those midterms, final exams, excuses you gave your professor for missing a class or turning in a paper late, as you reflect on the campus activities you attended or the student organization interest meetings that convinced you that this was where you needed to be, I want to send you off with this one special message. The word commencement means a beginning or start. I repeat, commencement means a beginning or start. Today is your new day. It represents your ability to start anew, to make the best decisions, to rethink your path, to say goodbye to the old, to embrace the unknown, to chart a course, one I can only imagine is filled with passion, purpose, and one that is filled with ambition, empathy, compassion, and determination. Today is your new day. And even though moments of today overflow with memories of classmates who classmates that became your bestie, or faculty who impacted your perspective on life, or student staff members who stood in the gap and became like family to you. Today is your new day. You may even feel some degree of sadness as you will leave behind the comforts of campus life and the people you have been used to seeing every day, but today is your new day. I know that some of you are sitting in those seats right now, worried about your next steps, like I was 27 years ago after graduating from North Carolina Central University. Will I get that job that I applied for? Will I get accepted into graduate school? Can I live on my own, or should I go back home? You may be asking yourself, am I ready? And deep down inside, if you be honest, sometimes you say, am I going to make it? Am I going to be okay? So I want you to listen to me, not because I'm your chancellor, but more so because I've sat where you're sitting today, and I've experienced every emotion that you are feeling today. So please embrace what I am saying. Today is your new day. Think about it, graduates. You are made of some of the toughest material that makes up determination, resolve, and persistence. Do you not understand that you all survived one of the most deadliest national disasters in history known to man? Think about it. You not only survived, you not only attended college during COVID-19, but you finished college during COVID-19. And so my message to you is this: you are more than ready to seize the new day. You are more than prepared to boldly face your tomorrow. And yes, you are more than ready to go make history. Why? Because that is what exceptional and never to be denied leaders do. You are able. You are enough. You are our future. And FSU and everyone you see here today and those watching you on live stream, we have waged all our bets on your success. Now, go make us Bronco proud. So again, I'll leave you with this. Again, I say, today is your new day, graduates. Now I want you to lean into it. Breathe it in. Live out loud in it. And walk confidently in your purpose. To the class of 2021 and 2020, congratulations. We are so proud to share in your new day. Now go show the world what it means to be a Bronco. Attitude check. Thank you. Now, we will now have the recognition of Army officers as second lieutenants. Major Lewis Hare, administer the oath.
Good morning. I'm joining you as Major Lewis Hare. I'm the lead for the FSU Army ROTC department. And have a few remarks, and then we're going to do the oath of office for today's commissionees. So to Chancellor Allison, distinguished guests, families, friends, today's a tremendous day for the Army's newest lieutenants, but also to you, additional graduates. And I want to take the time to thank you, not only for your presence today, but also for all the support that you've given the fine men and women who will lead here today, who will leave here today to lead the next generation of Army officers after today, essentially. To the leadership, faculty, and staff of Fayetteville State University, thank you for your continued outstanding support to the FSU Army ROTC program. I can think of no greater institution to set the intellectual and moral compasses of the young men and women commissioning today. The outstanding achievements that these young leaders will accomplish throughout their careers reflect not only the initial training that they received in the Army ROTC department, but also the first-class academic and social experiences that they received here at FSU, where academic excellence is balanced with the university's pride and heritage. Cadets, attention. Post. These new officers will travel the globe over the coming decades to lead with honor. They will lead in the military, and when their military service is complete, they will lead locally in communities just like ours, in government, in business, and even in philanthropic organizations. Your investment in them over the past few years will pay dividends beyond what you can possibly imagine today. Please allow me to briefly discuss our program and each of today's commissionees. Fayetteville State Army ROTC program was established in 1989 and has maintained a tradition of excellence since inception. Currently, our program consists of 60+ highly motivated future leaders who are preparing to achieve their goals of leading the United States Army upon graduation. This cohort is no different. Of our 18 seniors, 7 earned recognition as being in the top 20% of all cadets nationwide. You'll hear me designate them as distinguished honor graduates in a moment. 5 of these 7 were also in the top 10 in the nation. Before you are 8 of our 18 commissionees. From right to left, we have Cadet Aliyah Ellis. She's from Brooklyn, New York. She earned a Bachelor of Arts in Intelligence Studies. She will be commissioned into the military intelligence with chemical branch detail. Her first duty station will be Fort Stewart, Georgia. Cadet Brian Rushford. He's from West Portsmouth, Ohio. He earned a Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies with a minor in pre-law. He's a distinguished military graduate also. Cadet Rushford will be commissioned into the Medical Service Corps, and his first duty station will be right here at Fort Bragg. Cadet Cassidy Larkin. She's from Bangor, Maine. She earned a Bachelor of Arts in Intelligence Studies. She's also a distinguished military graduate. Cadet Larkin will be commissioned into the Military Intelligence Branch with her first duty station also right here at Fort Bragg. Cadet Darrell Grant II. He's from Port St. Lucie, Florida. He earned his Bachelor of Science and Political Science with a minor in History and Public Administration. Cadet Grant will be commissioned into the Signal Branch, with his first duty station being at Fort Stewart, Georgia. Cadet Justin Trevino. He's from Fredericksburg, Texas. He earned his Bachelor of Arts in History. He was also a distinguished military graduate. Cadet Trevino will be commissioned into the Armor Branch with duty at Fort Benning, Georgia. Cadet Karen Lewis. He's from Fayetteville, right here, and earned his Bachelor of Arts in History. Cadet Lewis will be commissioned into the Signal Branch with duty here at Fort Bragg. Cadet Philip Opelander. He's from Fort Polk, Louisiana. He earned his Bachelor of Arts in Intelligence Studies and will be commissioned into the Military Intelligence Branch. And lastly, we have Cadet Tiffany Cruz. She's from Elk Grove. She's from Elk Grove, California. She earned her Master in Social Work with a certificate in Military Behavioral Health. Cadet Cruz will be commissioned into the Quartermaster Branch. Please join me in one final round of applause for these leaders. To our newest officers in a moment, each of you will recite the oath of office. I bid you Godspeed as you start the path you have chosen, the path of leading soldiers in war and in peace. May you well and faithfully discharge your duties, so help you God. Finally, I would like to recognize those who have paved the way for the next generation of Army leaders. If you are active duty, a veteran, or representing a veteran that could not be here, I invite you to stand to be recognized, but also to join me in administering the oath to these new officers. At this time, cadets, remove your mask, raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Justin Trevino,
Having been appointed an officer of the Army of the United States, as indicated in the above grade of Second Lieutenant, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter. So help me God. Thank you all. Bronco Pride, Army Strong. Have a good day.
Group, left, hey. Forward, mark, left, left.
Thank you, Major Hare. We will now turn to the presentation of the candidates for degrees. Will Dr. Lee Brown, Interim Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, please join me for the presentation of candidates and conferring of degrees.
Chancellor Allison, I am privileged to present to you a total of 630 candidates for degrees. Of these candidates, 97 represent the College of Education, and 533 are from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Chancellor, I am especially privileged to present our 213 honor candidates. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Social Work degrees with the honor of summa cum laude please stand and be recognized? Now will the candidates with the honor of magna cum laude please stand and be recognized? And remain standing. Will the candidates with the honor of cum laude please stand and be recognized? Chancellor Allison, these candidates have earned the distinction for graduation with honors by maintaining academic excellence as noted in the commemorative program booklet. This distinction gives them the right to be so recognized and to bear the honor stoles as a symbol of their high performance. Now will all the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Social Work, Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Social Work, Master of Education, Master of Arts in Teaching, and Master of School Administration degrees please stand? Will the Doctor of Education degree candidates please stand? Chancellor, these candidates have met all requirements and have been appropriately recommended for graduation by the faculty of the university. Therefore, I am privileged to present them to you for the degrees for which they have been recommended.
So therefore, by the power vested in me by Fayetteville State University, the state of North Carolina, the University of North Carolina Board of Governors, and by consent of the faculty of Fayetteville State University, it is my privilege and honor to confer upon each of you the degree for which you have been recommended with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto and pertaining. You may now turn your tassels to the right, to the left. Please be seated.
I will now introduce our deans who will present their graduates in the order outlined in the program. Dr. Marion Gillis-Oleon of the College of Education and Dr. Sharon Williams, Interim Dean of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Deans, please prepare to present your graduates.
Good afternoon. How great you look out there. Graduates of the College of Education, please stand and report to the ready position.
Pass it to me, just say your name. Karen C. Steeling. Gina? Huh? Gina. Gina M. Maddox. Carlin and Miranda Tootin. Carlin Miranda Tootin. Charles Michael Riles. You're a winner. Matthew Wynn. You want the K in there? You want the K? Katanya Faust. It's up to you. Grace M. Chavis. Shanta. Like Roxanne. Shantae M. Cummings. Melissa L. Lyon. Letitia Johnson Arnold. Roderick T. Heath. Nadia C. Hopkins. Victoria L. Martin. Kalisha B. Graves. State Representative Raymond E. Smith, Jr. Lieutenant Colonel retired, age 74, Charles E. Pimble. Cassandra Bott Knight Bates. Tyrone W. Jones. Robin Denise Colvin. Ciara Tatiana Hall. Barbara E. Jones, cum laude. Ashley Jaslyn Vargas. Shahida Marmo, summa cum laude. Jasmine Lachey McNeil, summa cum laude. Mallory Rose Glover, cum laude. Kayla Tiana Stansel. Charles Daniels, cum laude. Thomas L. Crankfield, magna cum laude. Jaden Maynor. Tadarius D. Wallace. Miranda Carlene Jack. Jacqueline Renee Walker, summa cum laude. Naya Courtney Bradley. Crystal S. Welch. Brianna Lene Holmes, summa cum laude. Sarah Milroy, summa cum laude. Leanne Smith, cum laude. Christiana Monet Purnell, summa cum laude. Chanel Nicole Glover, magna cum laude. Jessica Marie Robles, magna cum laude. Tamara Nicole Elam. You want O'Shawn in there? Trevante O'Shawn Richmond. Alex Christopher Harris, cum laude. Marcus R. Brown, cum laude. Brittany Renee Andrews, cum laude. Alexis Monet Hollis, cum laude. Tajma D. Armstrong, magna cum laude. Nicole Lynn Spell, magna cum laude. Latia Gentilini, cum laude. Sonia Tara Pearson. Sandra Diane McQueen. Tamisha Yukir McMalloy. Denise Yvette Gathings. Shanita Renee Van. Alexa Hansey.
Oh, you want to hold up the line, man? You want to hold up the line? Jamal?
Jamal J. Cummings.
Annette?
Annette Maria Fernandez. Sherelle R. Hinkle. Candice Michelle Small. Benita L. Taylor. Constance Thomas.
Sarah Ruddock.
Sarah Ruddock.
Shamika Shante.
Shamika Shante Sansbury.
Sheila Denise Lattimore.
Sheila Denise Lattimore.
Elizabeth Madigan. So just say it to me. I got you. I got you.
Elizabeth Madyon. Lee Shay Carney Johnson. Natasha Nicole Vaughn. Angela Lee Williams. Letitia Renee Terrell. Darsha M. Irvin. Wanda A. Hill. Brianna J. Rozier. Eccledria Janae Moore. Lindsay Kyrie Hankins.
Brian Alexander Flippin.
Brian Alexander Flippin, magna cum laude. Jaquan Marquise Judd, magna cum laude. Virginia Rose McCallum. Tyree Malik Wheeler. Natasha Nicole Seals. Nicole Denise Smith. Leanne Helene McCoy.
You want the gene in there? Okay.
Cheyenne Crow Gordon.
Tatiana Jonte.
Tatiana Jonte Russell. Terrence Henry, cum laude.
Who? Hidea.
7, Hidea Carter, summa cum laude.
Micah Devon. Gotcha.
Micah Devon Whitehurst. Kaysen Alfonso Malcolm. Marcus Amore Blair. Miles Dalton Carter, cum laude. Sequoia Kenesha Stewart, magna cum laude. Mariela Fernandez Delgado, summa cum laude. Jamaica Hasso Steele. Paige Ayana Ridley Weeks, cum laude.
Ebony Joanne.
Ebony Joanne Moralte Oates, cum laude. Jovan Marie Holland, summa cum laude. Jordan D. Langston. Domine Star Francis. Shania Lawson. Morgan Elizabeth Raywald. Taya Joanna Johnson Hooper, cum laude. Joshua Niles Dungy. Jasmine Ashanti Best. Dinesha Olivia Skeeter. Megan Alexia Green, cum laude. Kimberlyn Zaire Green. Keandre Darian Perez. Laura Lee Walters. Stephanie Tamika DeGraffenreid. James Leroy McDougal Jr. Chevalier Alexander. Jovante Thomas, cum laude. Paris Lenore Chapman. Anaya Jackson. Anise Michelle Butler. Suprema C. Westbrooks. Sir Francis Contrell Robinson, magna cum laude.
What is it?
Tia D. Semior, summa cum laude.
Melanie Ross, summa? Magna? Okay.
Melanie Ross, magna cum laude.
Richard Latimer IV, magna cum laude.
I know who you are.
Richard Lattimore IV, magna cum laude.
Brandon Barnes Brown? Okay.
Brandon Barnes Brown.
Donna Ray Bird.
Donna Ray Bird, cum laude.
Cum laude. Savannah.
Savannah Michelle Brown, cum laude.
Angel Nicole.
Angel Nicole Reynolds. Maurice LaRon Johnson. Zakia Lene Dowdy.
What? It's long. I know. Hold on, wait, it's not even on here. Say it again. Something for my mother. Say it again. Solomon Mosaim Diane Osifo Ojo, first of his name. It's long, right? Say it to me again. Solomon Mosaim Diane Osifo. Hold on, wait a minute. Say it with me. Solomon Mosaim.
No, you say it, then I'm going to say it. Solomon Naik Hussein Diane Osifo Ojo, first of his name. Jada Hagar Romulus, summa cum laude. Tashika Robinson Simmons. Jeremy Walton. Kimberly Ann Pyle. Destiny Jade Lopez. Adrian Trumaine Baker. Najia Asila Tab. Louise Denise Hammond. Ortasha Yvonne Lewis. Taylor Diane Seabolt. Alondra Hernandez. Danielle. Kimberly Danielle McMillan. Autumn Ray Harris. Michaela Ashana Simmons. Stephanie Joe Ennis. Amanda Janae Bailey. Lakeisha Desiree Davis. Lamar Dion Gilbert. Maya Lindora Johnson. Alexander Willie, summa cum laude. DeAndrea Chantel Simmons. Asia Jalapradit, summa cum laude. DeAndrea Williams. Akia Shanae Leek Williams. Sienna Briscoe. Tiffany Alexandria Salone. Jaleesa Kalita Peterson.
What's your first name?
Larnisha Danae Daniels.
Octavia Brown.
Octavia Brown. Tamaya Alicia McEachin, cum laude. Ashton Ryan Bryce. Asila Joyce Greenwood, magna cum laude. Kamaria Simone Macklins, magna cum laude. Tyler Nicole Breeden. Janae Nicole Baldwin, magna cum laude. Donnell Monique Simmons, magna cum laude. Morgan Linnell Fuller.
You want the Lynn in there? You want Lynn?
Samantha Lynn Ritter. Alexis Shakira Downing. Josephine Simmons Moore, cum laude. Giselle Banda Torres. Wendy Santavanez. Dominique Lene Faison. Ronnie Simone Kaufman.
Kristen, right? Kristen.
Kristen Nicole Stevens Hawks. Cameron Rasson Edwards. Maya Luchelle McNeil.
Why are you writing on there?
Carrington Arlene Orozco Livingston, magna cum laude. Medina Denise Dennis, cum laude. Alexandria Monique Frohnberger. Joniah Ariel Wynn, magna cum laude. Rebecca May Kohler. Brittany Bernice Hinton.
What's the middle name?
Ziasia Mache Maddox. Destiny Angelique Stevens. Armani Pierre Wilson. Dominique Sade Williamson. Zoela Antonina Alvarado, summa cum laude. Candy Nelly Jalimo, magna cum laude. Okobi Neka Favor, magna cum laude. Beyonce Talasia Adama Bascom. Rachel Gaither. Christopher Alexander Massey, cum laude. LeGrand Brandon Tinnen. Kobe Matthew Brown, cum laude. Shavon Cornegay, cum laude. Amans Izzadeen Abdul Karim, cum laude. Teddy Lamont Taborn Jr. Anthony Widner. Amber Marshall Priest. Shayla LaRae Wright.
Hold on.
Natalia Hernandez, magna cum laude.
Savannah what? You don't want the rose in?
Savannah Rose Cannon Sablon, magna cum laude. Haley Elizabeth Giles.
From Jamaica.
Marcia Elizabeth Thomas. Dorian Lee Lynette Winters Conkle, summa cum laude. Dawn Church, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Horn, cum laude. Sergeant First Class Shakita Geronimo. Capriciana Neal. Charnay Simone Hayden. Jacqueline Michelle Royston, summa cum laude. Andrea Joy Anderson. Chelsea Flores Parnes, magna cum laude. Torian Jordan, magna cum laude. Christina Zania Smith, magna cum laude. Shakira D. Gainey. Lavisha Edie Badger, cum laude. Kelly Maria Butler. Brian Keith Stewart. Quentin Lance McLaurin. Brianna McDonald. Destiny DeGreat, magna cum laude. Malik Royale Williams, cum laude. Sabria Carrie McNeil, magna cum laude. Taylor Danielle Williams. Austin Davis. Akila Nade Lavelle Taylor. Tiffany C. White. Beatrice Veronica Bethea, summa cum laude. Charlene LeRae Meeks. Chester Vernon Downs. Kanisha Kiera Abrante Colon, cum laude. Tiara Jate Hunter. Max Gray Schilling.
What is it? Karina Bass?
Karina Joyce Bass. Cheyenne Nicole Kaplan.
Alexis Campbell.
Alexis Gamble.
Bernice Loretta.
Bernice Loretta Billings. Mavis Nakia Harris McGrath. Dayon Rashad Mallory. Zachary Presley.
Toretta
Toretta
Deshawn Smith.
Deshawn Smith Carthens.
So it's Cradle.
Tony Earl Cradle Jr. Joelle Trinae Melvin, cum laude. Kayla Ayana Newbill.
I ain't put my middle name. Johnny Lee Prescott Troy.
Johnny Lee Prescott Troy.
How you doing, brother?
Daniel Eric Mosley.
Tanisha. That's it? No L?
Tanisha L. Shaw.
Tashiani.
Tashiana Denise Battle. Fabiola Moreau Cunningham. Alexis Moore. Daryl Lewis Coleman. Anthony James Williams Sr. Brian Teron Tillman.
I got you.
Raekwon Kane, cum laude.
Sadie Buford. Buford or Beaufort? Beaufort, see?
Sadie Beaufort. Chelsea Renee Taylor. Clotilda Tina Waller Small, cum laude. Riley Ann Williams. Deborah Renee Tyner, magna cum laude. Staff Sergeant Jalen Leah Clay. Carlene Alexandria McPherson Clay. Amani L'Oreal King, magna cum laude.
Why didn't you just write it? You could have just wrote it. Michaela, right?
Michaela Annalise Benavides, summa cum laude. David Lee IV, cum laude. Sojourner Gabrielle Smith. Alize Yvonne Cambria Shelton. Tiana Chantel Phillips. Lorna A. Johnson.
Devin or Devon? Omar, Devon, Jeff Devon. Devon, right? Omar, Devon, Jeff. It's from the ceiling. Making it rain, man. Making it rain. Oh, wow. Oh. Speakers is down. Devon, what you do, man? Hey, what he do? He did some... Bringing that Florida vibe, that's all. What you do, man? Bringing that Florida energy. Come on, man, bring that Miami vibe out here. Oh, okay. Come on, man. You gotta do it Miami way. That's the only way.
All the way from Florida, Omar Devon Jeffrey. Travis Terrell Scales.
We are the Masters of Social Work program. I'm Second Lieutenant Tiffany Cruz.
Okay.
I'm on speaker. Do us right. Do us right. Second Lieutenant Tiffany Cruz.
Second Lieutenant Tiffany Cruz. Masters of Social Work program. Shannon Marie Davison. Melinda Faye Frederick.
Which one is it, Carol?
Amanda Carol Thomas Ross.
I don't say all that. I got your name.
Phoebe Karima Wright Pauling. Carla Janet Bueno. Erica Tashay Powell. Clarissa Olivia Gooding H. Fallon Pope. Aisha Monet Wall. Letitia Irene Cook Bass. Kimberly Anita Smith McLaughlin. Shanyetta Danielle Tillman. Latanya Sharice Ridges.
Why don't you write it? Why don't you put your name in there?
Lyric Nicole Washington. Kalia Sylvia Lapamorel.
We don't say all that. I just got your name.
Tamra Elizabeth Rivers. Angela Nicole Gore. David Lee Burgess. Henry Lamont McCrae. Teresita Daniela Paz. Janessa Jean Chambers. Melissa Yvette Mojica Cruz. Caroline Jamison. Heather Ferguson Baumhauer. Donya Campbell. Tonetta Angela Everett. Shanika Lachelle Johnson. Venicia Kelly Storms. DeQuaria Tenise Shepard. Alexis Kiana Allen. Dominique Emmanuel Phelps, cum laude. Kayla Renee Langston. Jonathan Andrew Conover, summa cum laude. Jordan Sky Graham, summa cum laude. Jessica N. Harper, cum laude. Brittany Deshawn Hopkins. Sienna Spillman. Diamond Tykia Simmons. Taisha Chantel McLaughlin, cum laude. Hold on. Pastor Carl L. Simmons. Gabrielle Denise Daniel. Taima Deshae Lewis. Brandy Aisha Drayton. Serena Danae Campbell, cum laude. Daryl Maurice Grant II, magna cum laude. Brian James Rushford, summa cum laude. Second Lieutenant Kayron DeCedric Lewis, summa cum laude. Second Lieutenant Alea Cheristine Ellis. Cassidy Dominique Larkin, summa cum laude. Philip Christopher Openlander, summa cum laude.
You want Ryan in there?
Justin Ryan Trevino. Gladys Techi, magna cum laude. D. Marcus Moore. Janine Allison Roden. Alexis Marie Singleton.
No card.
Latoya Riley. Janelle Adams.
Good afternoon. It is my honor and pleasure to say congratulations to the graduates of the class of 2021 from the College of Education and the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Best wishes to you, class of 2021.
Now, will the members of the class of 2020 please stand and report to the ready position? And if I could have Dean Gillis-Oleon, Dean of the College of Education, and Dr. Williams come to the center podium.
Graduates, please stand and report to the ready position.
Get out of the camera. Get out of the camera. Y'all in the camera.
Will the graduates from the College of Education please come forward?
Michelle Badu Owusu, cum laude. Alexa Marie Hidalgo, cum laude. Deja Dorothy Stallworth, magna cum laude. Tiana Chantel Bennett, CIAA MVP, cum laude. Susana Del Carmen Merhiva Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Elijah J. Davis III. Amanda Gail Stelzer Mitchell. Jennifer Marquita Williams. Katrina Denise Tuff.
Congratulations to the graduates from 2021 from the College of Education.
Again, good afternoon. With the graduates of the class of 2020 for the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, please come forward. Thank you.
Anthony Dwayne Walker. Christian Blake Rising. Sharicia A. Jones, cum laude. Tracy Lynn Alston, cum laude. Naisha Hope Wellington, cum laude. Kyra Siobhan Harding. Janice Hogue, cum laude. Alicia Denise Bryant. Maya Humphrey. Tatiana Cherie Wade, cum laude. Zariana Mobley. Jalen Jaquan Robinson, cum laude. You ain't graduating then. Marcus Battle, cum laude.
Let's go, Mark. Let's go, Marcus. Let's go, Marcus.
Vanessa LaShante Knight. Tashiana Javaz Kuntz. You want Kedra in there? Jeronique Brooks, cum laude. Tara Chanel Sims. Brittany Montrese Campbell. Michelle D. Patton. Kiera Beatty Williamson. Shakira Monet Mitchell. Beverly Imel Henderson, summa cum laude. Lacole Anita Locke, cum laude. Dulce Mejia. Mariah E. Sloan, cum laude. Raymond Keith Samuels, Jr. Damian Lamar Mathis. Julius Crosby Brittman, magna cum laude. Nyla Amunet Alvarez Calazo, summa cum laude. Asia Caritha McNeil, cum laude. Chanel Williams, summa cum laude. Shatavia Lachelle Johnson, magna cum laude. Alexis Nicole Mitchell. Megan Honeycutt Green, cum laude. Brianna Strong. Asia Shanice Ham. Emma A. Falcon, summa cum laude. Tiffany Deanna Campbell. Two-time CIAA cheerleader champion, Amari Victoria Black, magna cum laude.
Is she a champion now?
Stacia Kiara Kane. Leonda McNeil. Kiana Porche Smith, cum laude.
Fist bump. You don't want your middle name in there?
Brian Stephen Barber. Isaiah Jakar Kelly, cum laude. Deanna Daisha Gibbs, cum laude. Simone Twanique Brown. Hannah Elizabeth Locklear, magna cum laude. Jaleesa Michelle Smith. Miracle Davis. Angelica Gabrielle Schuler. Alicia D. Jones, magna cum laude. Brittany Saron Doss, magna cum laude. Latoya Joyce Berry. Maricela Huerta Contreras. Valerie Ann Valadez. Tammy L. Williamson. Lacey Tompkins. Wanda Yvette Vieira. Daryl Pittman. Regina Suzette Carter. Shayna Alexandria Young. Summer Shanice Russell, magna cum laude. Lynette Andrea Wilson. Danielle Kinlaw, cum laude. Bianca Blakeney Freeman.
Congratulations, man. Give me a fist bump. Fist bump.
Orlando DeMark Campbell. Andrell Watson. Staff Sergeant Sean Calvin Elliott. Brittany Nicole Reese. Adriana Chantal Ladano. Sharika Pamela Fluitt. Natiqua Taylor. Naisha A. Scott. Quiana Latrice Coleman, magna cum laude. Enika Farrar Murchison. Valeria Mercado, summa cum laude. Corey J. Carthens. Laura A. Styrone. Alexandrian Shaki Cameron, cum laude. Kamarla Harrison, cum laude.
Congratulations to the graduates of the class of 2020 for the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Best wishes.
I'd now like to introduce Mr. Richard Kingsbury, class of 1978, and president of Fayetteville State University National Alumni Association. He will now induct the Spring 2021 and Spring 2020 graduates into the National Alumni Association. Mr. Kingsbury.
Graduates, I will now induct you into the National Alumni Association by administering the Alumni Pledge. Graduates, will you please stand? I pledge to adhere to the Constitution, bylaws, rules, and regulations of the Fayetteville State University National Alumni Association. I promise to do all in my power to promote and advance the interests of the university. I promise to be a worthy graduate of my alma mater by exhibiting high standards of integrity and competence. I pledge to give my time, talents, and financial support to assure the continued viability of the Fayetteville State University. If you accept this pledge, please say, I do. Thank you so much. Congratulations. You're now a member of the National Alumni Association. You may be seated.
Thank you, Mr. Kingsbury. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a tremendous day. Graduates, I congratulate you all, and it is my sincere hope that you go forth and do great things for yourself, for your families, and the communities in which you live. Continue to be a proud Bronco and uphold your legacy, the Bronco legacy. Best of luck to each and every one of you. Thank you. Now, at this time, will the audience please stand and join in the singing of the FSU alma mater, Old, White, and Blue. The alma mater will be led by Miss Asia Bargenier, a member of class 2021. Please remain standing after the alma mater for the academic recession.